My name is Count Black 2009. I'm doing quite fine, and welcome to another spotlight of Resident Evil 4. Previously, we've beat the village chief and made it here to this castle that is seemingly in the middle of nowhere. I apologize if my audio isn't at its greatest because for whatever reason my stupid headset isn't working well. I don't know why. It's like Audacity as well. But anyway. So if it does seem odd, I might re-record this eventually, just in case, but right now I'm not going to. But anyway, this castle. Get used to seeing it, because we're going to be seeing it for quite a while. First things first, we're going to come over here. We're going to talk to the merchant.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
That he does.
What are you
He
buying?
now has a larger attaché case.
Thank you.
And he also has a treasure map of the castle.
What are you buying?
But also,
what are you selling?
we're going to sell our shotgun.
What are you buying?
Why on earth would I do that?
Is that
Because
all?
we can buy a riot gun, which is a better shotgun in my opinion. I like the original one a lot, but I personally like that one. I also like the design, even though it doesn't carry when it's fully upgraded as much ammo, but I still like it a lot. But we're going to free up some other space here, and the reason why we want to do that is for one simple reason. We were going to buy a semi-automatic rifle. This is much better than a regular
Thank
bolt
you.
action one.
What are you
And we're going to
buying?
upgrade both of these.
Is that?
And we're also going to upgrade the TMP. That's it.
Come back anytime.
And that's it for now. Well, let me just actually check to see. Not that. Do I still have? Oh, I still have that stuff. That's good. That means I can sell it later. For now, we're going to head, I guess, this way. And we're going to be heading to this door. And we are going to be entering this castle. I believe this one actually gives you a spine. Nope. I guess I was wrong. And cutscene time. Sort of. This area is huge, and it is, to be honest, one of my favorites, but it can be rather hard. There are more of Sadler's Zealots. These are literally replace the Ganados for this area, so they are a little more evil. They will use better weaponry. But right here, when you go forward here, these three catapults are going to fire at you. You immediately want to run. You don't want to give them a second chance to fire. Hide under here if you literally have to. And destroy that one with that red tank. And literally what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be dealing with a bunch of catapults firing at you. And I had to hear that. I love that guy. When he does that. They'll do that when they're behind you. They go, yeah, and they'll also go, they're really funny. Oh boy. I don't know how whoever did that, but I personally love it. He was like trying to decide whether to duck or not. Reload. There'll also be two more that will come up, so you have to bring Ashley through the catapults, because otherwise these two will carry her off, and you probably won't get a chance to save her. Let's attack this one. Knife. That one. Getting up. Reload again. Face. That's another thing you can do. It is possible to do an all-knife run of this game. Well, some parts you do have to use, turn my TV down a little. It's a little bit way too loud. But for now, you're going to want to leave Ashley there. Careful, because there is a catapult that will fire at you. And these guys do a lot of damage. Let me see. There we go. Okay. And there's 4 of them. There's one right here as well. You see the gas container. There are no more Zealots. Holy crap, that one fired. I didn't even see it. There'll also be this clown who's going to die for that. Holy crap, I gotta be careful. That one fired again. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Rifle ammo. There's also a yellow herb here, so we're going to combine that with one of these, and we're going to heal ourselves. now our health, as you can see, our health has gone up a lot more. We actually got, I think, 2 more bars than we had when we first started, so we're doing really well. There is a treasure here, a gold bangle. Right here, I believe. It'll be this one final one. Careful of this catapult. And what we want to do is we want to get a chance. Did he literally just pick up that boulder by himself? I killed him, but it was like he literally just picked up a giant boulder and set it on fire. That's incredible. But what you want to do is down here, there was an area where those zealots were guarding earlier. There's a giant cannon. What you want to do is you want to rotate by pressing A rapidly. You just swing the Wii remote like in a circle. Before, it's like made it much easier with the Wii remote where you didn't even have to do anything. But at least it's better than running from boulders. Fire right there. Make sure Ash is not near there because that would kill her. Yeah, it's much better than running from boulders. No use for this anymore. But yeah, it's like Leon runs from boulders. And for those who played Resident Evil 5, you know, Chris seems to punch boulders. But I'll get into that later. Well, if I ever do an LP of that game, you'll see what I mean. Or if you've seen that game, you'll know what I mean. Enough spoilers for now. Grab an incendiary grenade. I keep looking at my like my headset thing, like my Audacity thing, and it's just like there's so much static, and I don't know why it's doing that. It's like I have it a good distance from my mouth, everything. I'm doing it exactly how I, record before, and it's like for whatever reason it just started doing this the other day. I don't know.
Welcome.
I guess I'll plug in my for a second. I'll plug in my laptop, see if that changes. Looks like it did. Wow, I think it did.
What are you buying?
I think it did. Wow. So I gotta have my laptop plugged in. I get far less static. That's good. Alright, it looks like it's doing better. You wanted to upgrade your riot gun there. That's the only gun you can upgrade right there, but I guess that solved it, so...
Leon, where's your current location?
We decided to lay low in a castle, but it looks like it was a bad move.
Meaning?
Well, it appears that this castle's also connected with the Los Illuminados. They must not get many visitors here, because they're giving me one hell of a welcome.
Sounds bad. I have an idea, Leon. I need you to...
What? Repeat, Hunnigan. Great. Just my luck.
That is going to be the last time we're going to be hearing from Ingrid from Hunnigan for a long time. There's cash right there. There's an old book here. It's so weathered it's illegible. Illegible. There. Grab the platinum sword right here. They're also... I guess I already grabbed the shotgun shells. What you want to do right here is there's a little bit of a puzzle. For those who played the other Resident Evils, you know how these puzzles work. But first, what you gotta do is we're gonna lure these 3 clowns down towards us. We're gonna give them a nice taste of what the riot gun can do. Careful, because there's one more. I'm trying to see where he's coming from. There he is. One other thing to keep an eye on is that these zealots do have an extra... I guess what you would say an attack. Well, not really an attack, but they have different types of plaga than the villagers do. Like when you knock their heads off sometimes. Well, I guess we're about to see why. Oh, crap, 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 crap. I should not have done that cutscene yet. Some of those you want to skip.
Wait.
You hear that door, that means a couple more are coming. They shouldn't cause that much trouble for us. Let's give them that. And we're gonna give them a nice little taste of it. That's right, buddy. I don't know if that guy's trying. Whatever he's trying, it's not gonna work. Because I'm ready. Oh, crap. Alright, well, here. We'll use last bullet to knock those clowns down. Reload. Cash. Grab this one's cash. And let's get ready to teach them another lesson. I love how you can do that. You can fake them into attacking. And I got rid of both. Alright, this final one here. He'll be a great example. That Plaga is the type 2 type. Well, it's the Zealot one. Only Zealots use this one. And usually it's the one in red, which are the leaders. Be very careful with these ones, because if they get a shot at you, one hit from the rifle automatically kills them. So, but if they attack and you don't dodge, they will literally bite Leon's head off. So, and you'll be killed no matter how much health you have. So they can be just as dangerous as the blade ones. I don't see them as bad, but, you know, because there's a few of them. Get the golden sword, but they are just as dangerous, so just keep a healthy distance away from them. Come down here, what you'll notice is that there is a gold sword right here. Put that one on the gold one, and there you go. A lot of these puzzles aren't that bad, like, compared to the other ones. They're clever. I remember IGN, when they first reviewed this game, said if you liked the original puzzles of the original Resident Evil, you know, you'll be a little bit disappointed. But they said the puzzles were pretty good, and I think they are in this game. But anyway, go through here.
Leon,
Louis.
I've got something for you guys. What? Oh, shit! I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your convulsions. Look, I know you're carriers. You've been coughing up blood, right?
Yeah.
And you.
Yes.
Damn it! The eggs have hatched. We don't have much time.
What are you talking about?
I have to go back and get it.
Let me come with you.
No, you stay here with Leon. He is better with the ladies, I'm sure.
Why are you...
It makes me feel better. Let's just leave it at that.
That's one thing about Resident Evil, guys. If you... The cutscenes can be absolutely hilarious. I mean, that's nowhere near as good as the original, you know, game. The remake.
Follow me.
Or the original 1996 Resident Evil game for PlayStation. Oh my gosh, some of the lines in the game. You guys who have played that know. Okay, dude, if you wanna... And now they're gonna come out. Goon Squad's coming out. I recommend you put Ashley over here.
Wait.
And then use the door as like a barrier, you know. On Pro, there's one other thing I haven't mentioned, is that on Pro, a lot of the enemies will run instead of just walking towards you. So that is something you need to keep in mind, is that they will... Oh, crap. Well, alright, we're still... Okay, we're in good shape. Not great. Just need to keep holding them off. Whoa, that one kept trying to grab me. Jeez. That one, I mean, oh my gosh, he like... That one didn't die. Had no head and it wasn't a Plaga one, he just like kept going after me. What I do right here... And it figures he turns into one of those. What a surprise. But what I recommend you do is simply knock him down.
Follow me.
Grab Ashley, make sure she comes with you. And instead of this way... Oh man, where did he come from? Oh boy. Punisher. Get out of here! Alright, I'm gonna knife you right in your leg. Now you don't have a head, dude. What are you gonna do now? That's what I was afraid of. Some will, like we saw earlier in the game, they will use arrows to hurt you. Make sure you stay out of their range. There's cash in here. I have to be careful you don't. Alright, now I'm gonna get out my rifle, and I'm gonna use my own long-range weapon against them. Just wait for him to go. You're not very intelligent, dude. You just got your butt kicked. Let's...
Follow me.
Let's go. Have Ashley follow you. Make sure you reload right here, your shotgun if you haven't. Because This is another thing these guys will use. They will use shields against you. These shields, they'll knock you backward or they'll attack. And every time they have a shield, they always have a weapon as well. Now see, this one's close to death because he dropped his weapon. This one still has a little bit more health because now he dropped his weapon. That's how you can tell how much health they have a lot of the time. You can just tell by how much whether they keep their weapon or not. If they keep it, then they still have a decent amount of health, but if they drop it, then they're close to death. So that's a good way to know how much. What we're gonna do, grab this. We're gonna grab this key, and immediately when you grab this key, you immediately want to shoot this barrel to prevent any of those guys from getting near you. Now that you can get free stuff. I mean, who doesn't like free stuff? Keep going. And we're going to head back to that main door right here, because this door was locked. Don't even bother following Lewis. Yeah, I mean, you can go back if you want, but I wouldn't. If you didn't buy a rifle, though, I highly recommend you go back to the merchant and do so, because there isn't a merchant for the rest of this chapter.
I was starting to wonder when you might notice us.
Who are you?
Me llamo Ramon Salazar, the 8th Castellan of this magnificent architecture. I have been honored with the prodigious power from the great Lord Sadler. I've been expecting you, my brethrens.
No thanks, bro.
My, we've got a feisty one. If you care for your own well-being, I suggest you surrender yourself and simply become our hostage. Or Mr. Scott, you can give us the girl because you're not worth a penny, I'm afraid. You can die.
I'm never turning into one of them. Never.
Got that right. We'll find a cure.
Alright, what Salazar will do is he will put up this giant thing. And to follow where he is, we need to collect these 3 pieces, which we will be trying to do in our next spotlight. So next time on Resident Evil 4, we will be trying to locate those pieces and try to maneuver more throughout Salazar's castle. See you guys next spotlight. Goodbye.
Ahí está. Mátalo.